Sunrise Thursday morning may appear dimmer than normal.
That's because a partial solar eclipse will be underway just as the sun rises over the horizon. Newswatch 16's John Hickey shows us how to see it and see it safely in this week's Skywatch 16.
If you want to observe this, you're going to need a clear view of the northeastern horizon, and preferably one without any significant hills or mountains in the way.
That's Matt Beakey. He's a physics professor at Juniata College. We had an online chat about the solar eclipse that's coming up on Thursday morning.
The solar eclipse happens every time the moon passes in front of the sun as seen from somewhere on Earth. And it can block part of the sun, which would be a partial eclipse, or all of the sun, which is a total eclipse.
But how can our moon, a fraction of the size of the sun, turn day into night in the path of totality?
And it turns out to be almost perfect ratio, so that its smallness and closeness makes it look just the same size as the sun in the sky. It's no different than like holding up your finger and coming up a skyscraper.
Matt says that we will see a partial eclipse here in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. About 75% of the sun will be covered up by the moon. You will have to be an early morning riser to see it.
When the sun is rising at 5:30 a.m. on Thursday morning, the eclipse will be just about at its maximum. That whole process takes about 2 hours, and the first hour is going to happen before sunrise from our point of view.
If you plan on checking it out, make sure you do so safely.
It's never advisable to stare at the sun. That's a bad idea, so you want to use good solar filters, some way of filtering the sunlight. The best option would be the eclipse glasses that you might still have a pair of if you bought a pair or were given a pair for the 2017 eclipse.
If you don't have eclipse glasses, Matt says sunglasses are not a suitable replacement because they don't protect your eyes against the sun's UV radiation. However, you can find a way to project the eclipse.
If you take a telescope, even a simple toy telescope or even like a half of a pair of binoculars, and you hold them up and project the light that comes out of the eyepiece onto a piece of paper, if you line things up right, you can see the projected sun on the piece of paper.
Holding out until you can see a total solar eclipse?
April 8th, 2024. Something that's on my calendar. I definitely want to try to see that.
You have a while to wait. With this week's Skywatch 16, John Hickey, Newswatch 16.